again, everyone. I'm Paul the Nitro Scovers, and welcome once again to another edition of the Nitro Corner. We got ourselves a great show today. We're going to talk about Summerslam, which will be tonight. I'll give you some thoughts on that, maybe a few predictions. And then our 1CW update as the war words continue between the living legend, Big T, Tom Lyons Sr., and the leader of the Hardy faction, Sean Hardy. But first, let's talk about SummerSlam. SummerSlam is tonight on pay-per-view. It's celebrating its 20th anniversary. Congratulations. I think it's 25th. I'm sorry. Congratulations to WWE for that. A very interesting card tonight at SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar will take on Triple H. And Triple H is going to be in some big trouble now that Shawn Michaels was taken out this past Monday by Brock Lesnar, broke his arm with a Kimura arm lock. The same arm lock that broke Triple H's arm. And of course you got Paul Heyman running around ringside as Brock Lesnar's agent. So it should be interesting to see how Paul Heyman will play out in this bout. I think it's going to be a brawl of the first order when these two collide tonight at SummerSlam. I predict that Brock Lesnar will somehow manage to be victorious over the CEO of WWE, Triple H. Also tonight, the world title match that was off by Booker T last week is now back on by Sheamus as he will defend the World Heavyweight title against Alberto Del Rio. This should be a very interesting bout. It has gotten oh so personal between Del Rio, who is called Sheamus a hooligan, and Sheamus, who thinks Alberto has a silver spoon stuck up his rear you-know-where. It'll be an interesting fight, but I predict Sheamus will retain the World's Heavyweight title here tonight. Rey Mysterio is back on pay-per-view as he will take on The Miz for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Of course, The Miz now back on the scene once again in the championship scene. No doubt The Miz will try anything and everything to keep a hold of the United States Heavyweight the Intercontinental Championship. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes those two titles get mixed up a little bit. For the Intercontinental Championship, I apologize. In the end, though, Rey Mysterio will win the Intercontinental Championship tonight against The Miz. Speaking of the United States Championship, if you watch youtube.com/WWE, on the pre-show tonight, the United States Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Finally got that right. As Santino Marella will defend against Antonio Cesaro with Oksana in the corner. It will be an interesting bout. Remember, Cesaro beat Santino twice. Let's see if the Cobra is effective against the rugby style of Cesaro. But I believe we will have a new United States Heavyweight Champion in Antonio Cesaro. Plenty of title changes tonight, folks. Believe me, it'll happen. What else is at SummerSlam this year? Oh, yes, the main event. A battle of respect in a triple threat match as CM Punk, looking for respect, will defend his title against both John Cena and The Big Show. I believe The Big Show and John Cena may take each other out, and CM Punk will earn the respect that he deserves because he is the WWE Champion. Every time you get put in the main event, it should be focused on the WWE Champion, which is CM Punk, a man that deserves respect. And he will get that respect tonight on pay-per-view. That's the only title that will not change hands tonight here at SummerSlam. So those are my SummerSlam thoughts on the pay-per-view tonight on pay-per-view. Call your local cable company for availability. Now it's time for our 1CW update. Last week I announced the lineup thus far for 1CW's Cavalcade of Champions. It will happen once again Saturday, September 15th at the Milford VFW in Milford, Delaware. That's right, Milford, Delaware. We'll get to see professional wrestling for the first time. Special bell time, 2 p.m. And one of the key bouts at the Cavalcade of Champions is, of course, the flag match, the tag team flag match, as the Hardy factions, Kindred and a mystery partner will take on the team of the Patriot, the All-America, the Patriot, and the 7'3" 375-pound Brood Force with Sir Styles in the corner, as well as the living legend, the man that runs the Indie Roundup on Facebook.com/Indie Roundup, Tom Lyon Sr. Speaking of Big T, this past week I got a message from Tom Lyon Sr. to pass along to Mr. Hardy, and I will read it verbatim as followed, as I got right here. Here we go. Paul saw Nitro Corner this morning, and Sean Hardy is talking crap again. I went out and got one of the best managers on the East Coast in Sir Styles. That way I can watch my Team USA, and Styles can do his managing of Team USA. So Hardy, bring it on, you pup. This old man is ready September 15th. Can't wait, can't come quick enough. USA, end quote. Well, there you have it. The living legend himself, the leader of the Indie Roundup at Facebook.com/Indie Roundup, Big T, Tom Lyon Sr., really sticking it to Sean Hardy. And it is true, he's gotten Sir Styles to manage Team USA. And boy, that's going to be an exciting bout, the tag team flag match with Big T, Tom Lyon Sr., the living legend, and the leader of the Hardy faction, Sean Hardy. Those two are going to go at it like never before at the Cavalcade of Champions, Saturday, September 15th. Bell time begins at 2 p.m. at the Milford VFW in Milford, Delaware. And believe me, I'll have more on this situation as it arises. And speaking of the Cavalcade of Champions, a quick note, on Friday, September 14th, that's right, mark it on your calendar, Friday, September 14th, a very special edition of the Nitro Corner, your 1CW preview show. That's right, I will preview the Cavalcade of Champions as is right here on the Nitro Corner. So mark that date down, September 14th, the 1CW preview show for the 1CW's Cavalcade of Champions. Well, that's it for this edition of the Nitro Corner. Glad that you could join us again, once again, right here. My name is Paul the Nitro Scars. Until next time, enjoy SummerSlam tonight on pay-per-view, and we'll see you next week on the Nitro Corner. So long, everybody.